Story, however, we will be sure to bring you details of that story in as far as the University of Nairobi leadership is concerned. But Kenya is striving to ensure equity and universal access to health, to clean water by 2030. However, the demand for this natural resource still remains high, especially in the arid and semi-arid regions of the country. In our special report tonight, Gloria Milimu looks at how availability of safe drinking water, sanitation and hygiene, which are fundamental to improving the standards of living for people, is helping transform the life of residents of Kitui and Tana River counties that have over the years grappled with scarcity of water due to drought. Let's take a look.
Water remains one of the most important natural resources. For school-going children, experts warn that access to clean water can significantly impact on their education and future. Availability of this precious commodity at the Kitui Comprehensive School for the Blind in Kitui County is said to have had profound impact on the education of its learners who are abled differently.
We could not get enough water in the school, and bearing in mind that our school is a boarding one, we need water for the services that the runners require.
Whereas experts argue that quality education requires a healthy and enabling environment for learners, and that water, being just as essential as books in schools, for years, this school grappled with water scarcity, threatening learning activity for its young ones. It is one of the learning institutions in the county that received water tanks to help address its water scarcity challenge under the USAID-funded Kenya Integrated Emergency Response Project that has seen at least 75 tanks of 10,000-litre capacity distributed in various institutions across the county.
Formerly, we had 54 runners. Right now, we have a population of 74 runners. So even now, the runners are comfortably doing their schooling here.
Out of the 75 tanks, 64 of them were installed in the schools, and 11 of them were installed in health facilities, and especially targeting women at the maternity wing and the catchment within those facilities at large.
Access to clean water and safe sanitation are top global health priorities. In many ways, public health experts argue that water plays a critical role in the reduction of disease burden, improving health, economy, and even education. However, many people still grapple with water scarcity, a situation that affects at least 2.2 billion people globally who still lack access to safe drinking water. The once dry taps at Kasale Health Center in Kitui County now flow freely, each drop now bringing a rehydrating relief of health and wellness for its patients, especially those in need of maternity services.
At some point, we used to send them to come with some water so that it can help them during the maternity, because we need a lot of water there. When we send some mothers, they could bring dirty water, which is not, but they brought what was available.
Kitui is one of the 47 counties in Kenya that has experienced climate-induced crises like drought for decades. Experts warn that severe scarcity of water due to changes in weather patterns poses a threat for these communities to thrive. Experts say water is at the core of sustainable development and is critical for socio-economic development, food production, and even for human survival in itself. In a bid to ensure communities from Kitui County, that is in the arid and semi-arid lands of Kenya, get access to clean water, outreach programs to sensitize the residents on water purification are often conducted to help fight the burden of disease and infections linked with poor sanitation and lack of access to clean water. On the other hand, in Tana River County, such water kiosks operated digitally are a reprieve for hundreds of residents who are forced to trek for hours in search of the natural resource. In Gora area, Access to water has helped reduce the human-wildlife conflict the residents have battled for years. The crocodile-infested River Tana has been a death trap for both human and domestic animals that depend on it for water.
Hata tukisafiri mahali tunaenda na wasiwasi. Juu tumewacha watoto nyumbani, tukirudi watoto wetu wameenda na mamba.
However, with the launch of Gora Water Project, the cases have significantly reduced, according to the residents. Their animals no longer have to risk falling prey to the mighty jaws of the reptiles. With a monthly fee of 500 shillings, herders get to have their animals quench their thirst at this water point in Gora village. Experts say when water supplies are improved and sustainable, it significantly enhances a community's economic growth and reduces poverty. Gloria Milimu, KTN News.
Just ahead, civil aviation workers issue a strike notice over a JKIA deal with a foreign investor.